Hi, my name's Tina Bedell, and I'm running for Kent City Council position number 1. Who am I, and why am I running for City Council? Well, currently I'm president of the North Park Neighborhood Council and have been since 2009. During my time as president, I've been very successful in working with the city and the Kent Police Department to bring crime down in our neighborhood. When I moved here in 2006, my neighborhood had one of the highest crime rates in the city. Now in 2015, we're one of the safest. I'm pretty proud of that. I've worked with the NRT officers to help property owners remove drug houses and to clean up illegal activity. I've worked with engineering department and also with Kent PD to reduce cut-through traffic and speeders with increased signage and speed humps. I've worked with the park department to get, just this past spring, our park drainage problem corrected. I've also asked our children in the neighborhood to take ownership of their park. We had a vandalism problem when I first moved in. And when equipment broke down, it wasn't replaced because of the budget. The children have taken ownership of the park, and every year that it is gone without vandalism, they get a piece of equipment replaced. We have been fully stocked with our play equipment since 2013. The kids and I are pretty proud of that. We had a flooding problem in North Park in one of our alleys. When we got our new sewer system replaced in 2009, our original sewer was also a French drain to do storm drain removal. Well, now that we have a new sewer, we didn't have anywhere for the water to go. This summer, we're getting a new storm drain system in that alley, and it'll be the first alley in the neighborhood that is going to be fully paved. The 14 houses that had been negatively impacted by the flooding are looking forward to a winter without having to sandbag. That's a huge win for us. I've also helped other neighborhoods when they need help as well. I worked on an urban stream restoration project in 2012, and just this past fall and winter, I worked with the Soto neighborhood to do a traffic study to get some traffic relief from the speeders. I'm a doer, I'm a team player, and I'm a woman of integrity. I will work until the job gets done, and I always look for the best solution to any problem that provides the greatest good. I'm a team player, and I'm an even better leader. I have over 25 years experience in the business world, first as a technical broadcaster in a very fast-paced, high-stress, team-dependent setting where I balanced million-dollar budgets. I'm currently a contractor at Microsoft where I support worldwide IT professionals at events, and I ensure that they run on time and they have the proper technology and all the tools that they need for success. I've worked in the startup world. I helped create a new website and back-end business tools for a small startup internet company with 16 employees. They're still online and they're in great success. I've worked in a small and large group settings for consensus for success. I believe we all bring something to the table that we can make this city great. I know the city faces challenges and tough decisions on budgeting and improving our aging infrastructure and securing funding to continue to build a thriving city that is a destination for businesses and families to raise their kids. I don't have all the answers, but I have a passion to find the answers to our challenges, and I think everyone can work together to make that happen. I know that if we all work together and we build on our strengths, we can continue to grow the local economy, bring new businesses here and new jobs, and we can work together to reduce crime and enjoy all of the activities that our city has to offer. I'm hoping for your vote August 4th. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Hira Singh Buller. I'm running for Kent City Council. I lived in Kent for past 8 years. I have 2 kids gone to school here, grown up here, and I brought to call city home. When I was growing as a kid, a son of a farmer in India, I would have never thought that I would run for city council anywhere, let alone Kent, Washington. But that, like a story for so many immigrants, is what makes the city and this country great and why I'm running for office today, to provide others with access to opportunities they need to write their own success story. I'm running for City Council to ensure that City Council reflects all Kent, to empower every resident to participate. My priority as your council member will be support programs and policies that build strong communities and create opportunities for every child, family, and resident of our city. I will help Kent thrive by making our diversity a strength, investing in education for our kids, creating good jobs, support families, improving transportation, making every neighborhood safe, and increasing access to local government. As a father of 2 children attending public school in Kent, I know how important investment in education is for our families in our city. In order to provide our kids with the best opportunity to succeed, the city should be doing everything possible to support families by partnering with our schools to foster safe and healthy learning environments. As a city council member, I will focus on increasing economic opportunities and access to good jobs for residents of Kent. We must create an environment where businesses can thrive and people working to provide their families have access to good jobs. We can create this environment by supporting small businesses that pay a living wage to their employees, recruiting new employers, and promoting entrepreneurship. Strong transportation systems are key to providing people with access to opportunity. Every resident in Kent deserves to live in safe neighborhood, free of fear and violence. We must take a thoughtful and comprehensive approach to public safety issues in our city and addressing the root cause of the crime, focusing on prevention and community policing, and targeting law enforcement resources towards violent offenders. As a city council member, I will focus my energy on building bridges between communities and law enforcement and investing our limited resources into most effective programs to prevent crime, keep our kids out of gangs, and ensure that remain a city where people look out for one another and where everyone feels safe. More than anything, I'm running for city council member because I want to increase access to local government. I'm not your typical politician. Before I was approached by community leaders to run for office, I hadn't thought about becoming a city council member. After talking to friends and family, however, I realized that I could play a critical role in making government more accessible for the community and promoting increased transparency and knowledge about what happens in local government and how it impacts our lives. I'm excited to get work using my experience in business and as a community leader to make our city better for everyone. Kent is a place I'm proud to call home. Let's make it better together. Please vote for me.
My name is Toni Troutner, and I am running for Kent City Council position number 6. As your councilwoman, I will bring new ideas and a fresh approach to the council. I will work to keep our city a great place to raise a family by promoting healthy communities and working to maintain our parks and programs for youth, ensuring public safety by supporting our police department, and improving and maintaining the infrastructure of our city, including roads and sidewalks. We have a responsibility to the 120,000 residents, hundreds of city staff members, and the taxpayers of Kent to ensure each voice is brought to the table and we deliver high-quality services. I have a proven record of positively contributing to the Kent community. My husband Brett and I chose to raise our 2 sons in Kent. Kyler will attend Central Washington University in the fall, and Connor will be a junior in high school. Both currently attend Kent schools. As soon as my son started school, I made a commitment to play an active role in their education. As a volunteer in the classroom and on field trips, I wanted to make the education experience the best it could be for both teachers and students. I joined the PTA, and over the years, I have not only been a PTA member, but served as president of several PTA organizations. I have chaired PTA committees and was a representative for the Kent Area Council. As a 2-time Golden Acorn recipient and a Kent Area Council Outstanding Service Award winner, my involvement has gone beyond the norm. My community outreach is extended throughout the city through my church family. My church is very community-based and is located in the heart of downtown Kent. I have served on my church council for the past 7 years. I have participated in youth and mission trips both locally and internationally. And in June of 2014, my family and I traveled to Tanzania, Africa. During the 3-week trip, we spent time working with school children, took supplies to an orphanage, and gave our time at a local hospital. I have also volunteered extensively at the Severe Weather Shelter and the Men's Homeless Shelter. I participate as a committee member on the Drug Free Coalition. Both of my boys participate on the Kent Police Youth Board. I think it is important to increase awareness in our community and promote healthy lifestyles among adolescents. This connection has allowed me to work with families and local businesses in Kent, providing useful tools and resources. My connections with the local PTA, faith community, and various groups and activities my family has been involved in over the years shows that I have experience in building partnerships and working with diverse groups in the Kent community. I have worked with youth and families across the city, and I understand issues facing our community. I have experience in solving problems and delivering results. I am currently working as a market research analyst with a small business in Kent, and I have a unique blend of unparalleled private sector and community service experiences. Working to resolve issues with customers has been rewarding. My work experience has taught me about balancing budgets and working together with colleagues to reach a common goal. I would bring all of these qualities to the Kent City Council. Together, we can make Kent an even better place to raise a family. We can make it a destination city for businesses looking for a welcoming community. My name is Toni Troutner, and I would appreciate your vote for Kent City Council.
Hi, my name is Brenda Fincher, and I'm running to retain my position on the Kent City Council so I can keep working to make Kent a place where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. I've been your neighbor here in Kent for over 25 years, and I'm proud to call Kent my home. I've always strived to give back because Kent has given me so much. I'm a past president of Kent Youth and Family Services, served on the Kent Police Department Strategic Planning Committee. I'm the parish administrator at my church, where I've organized and managed a women's homeless shelter. I've served as the president of local school PTAs. I'm a member of the Kent Ministerial Association and have done much more. I believe that every person and every business in Kent deserves as much opportunity as my family had. We had a safe, affordable neighborhood, and my kids received a great education in Kent schools. The Kent that I have moved to over 25 years ago is different than the Kent of today in many ways, but still, everyone here wants the same thing, the opportunity to thrive. That's what I've been working to make happen as your council member, and what I'll continue to do. Kent needs to be a place where everyone feels safe and welcome. We've seen and heard a lot about police and community interactions across the country, and I think it's important to understand that our residents and our police need to feel safe and supported. I told you that I have a duty to welcome, serve, and represent all of the diverse communities in Kent. I led the effort to fund and implement fair and impartial police training for every officer, as well as equity training for every city employee. Our police chief and officers are genuinely dedicated to building relationships in our community. They set a great example for other cities to follow. I told you that I stand with Kent residents in opposition to regressive taxes that hurt Kent working families, seniors, and those who can least afford it. I back that up by opposing the Kent car tab tax proposal. Kent residents have voted in support justified revenue options, but voted overwhelmingly against car tab tax, and I heard you loud and clear. It's time for the City of Kent to get our fair share of investment from our region. We're the 4th largest distribution center in the U.S. We're the 6th largest city in the state. We have students who can earn an affordable 4-year degree right here in Kent. Yet too many people are still surprised to hear this, and it affects the investments and businesses we attract and the budget support we receive from other government entities. We pay taxes into the county, state, and federal system. We need to get back our fair share in return. You've seen that I'm willing to stand up for what is right and stand behind what I say. You've seen me bring City Hall to you, meeting you on your doorsteps, in your neighborhoods, and in community meetings. And you've seen me do this from the very start, not just during election season. You've also seen that I represent everyone in Kent and won't let rigid ideology stand in the way of progress. There is no conservative way to pave a road and no progressive way to put up a stoplight. There's just the right way for people in Kent. This approach is why I am supported by so many leaders on both sides of the aisle. I'm proud to be endorsed by King County Sheriff Derv Urquhart, immediate past Police Chief Steve Strand, Senators Joe Fain and Karen Kaiser, Mayor Margaret Hardo, Representatives Tina Orwell and Mayor Gregerson, King County Council Member Dave Uptherove, and many other community members and business owners. You can find out more about me at brendafincher.com. I appreciate the opportunity you've given me, and I want your vote, and will continue to support the city. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dana Ralph, and I am running for re-election to the Kent City Council, position number 7. I am honored and humbled to have served the city for the past 4 years and look forward to the opportunity to continue that work. Kent is my hometown and a city to be proud of. As we celebrate its 125th birthday, I pledge to build on that history by continuing to put Kent first. 4 years ago, I made a commitment to the voters that I would focus on the following: building a sense of family and community safety. Since becoming a member of the City Council, I have worked to bring additional police officers to our nationally accredited police force. I have also supported the police department in their effort to increase community outreach through community meetings, and have actively participated with the community education group through the Kent Police Youth Board and the Kent Drug Free Coalition. I pledge to support economic development by working with businesses in their efforts to bring employment opportunities to Kent. Having good paying jobs available in the community benefits us all by allowing people to work where they live. In the past 4 years, we have seen businesses choosing Kent, including Amazon and Starbucks. I have worked closely with the Chamber of Commerce as well as the Kent Downtown Partnership to ensure open dialogue between the City of Kent and local businesses. Maintenance of existing infrastructure, including roads, sidewalks, and parks, must be a priority. The city has a responsibility to maintain the investment we have all made in this community. I made this a commitment when I ran in 2011 and continue to make it a priority today. During the past 4 years, the council has put sustainable funding in place for street maintenance and sidewalk repair. Those efforts can be seen on many of the streets in Kent, as well as major sidewalk replacement projects like the one that is currently being done on James Street. There is much more work to be done, but we are making progress. We should all be very proud of that. A Parks Commission has been put in place to look at ways to fund park maintenance and renovation. We must ensure that the amazing assets provided to us by those that came before be maintained and continue to be accessible to Kent residents and visitors. Committed leadership in these areas will continue to strengthen our sense of family and community, and Kent will remain a great place that we can all call home. Since being elected to council, I have also worked to strengthen Kent's regional position. It is important that Kent's voice is a part of all discussions at both the regional and state level. Representing our city on the Regional Law, Safety, and Justice Board, the South County Area Transportation Board, and Watershed Ecosystem Forum ensures that the interests of Kent's residents and businesses is being represented. Kent is the 6th largest city in the state of Washington and needs to be an integral part of all conversations and decisions impacting our citizens. I am currently serving as the council president. In this role, I have worked with my colleagues to reach important compromises and consensus on issues that are moving this city forward. We are committed to improving fiscal sustainability and prosperity in Kent. The council unanimously approved a budget last year that held strong to the financial policies in place to reduce debt, improve our bond rating, and dedicate funds to infrastructure maintenance. We have also improved the funding structure for human services and added funding for supported employment. I am extremely proud of the steps this council has taken to be more inclusive by providing employment opportunities for people with developmental disabilities. In closing, I am excited about the possibility of serving Kent residents and businesses for another 4 years. Kent is an amazing city with a lot to be proud of. It is our city, and together we can continue to make it be a great place to live, work, and explore. Thank you for your support, and I appreciate your vote.
Hello, my name is Les Thomas, and I'm one of 7 members of the Kent City Council, and I'm running for re-election. This will be my 4th term. It's been my pleasure to serve you over the past 12 years. Over those past 12 years, we have seen many accomplishments, including the downtown station, Showware Center, the new platform apartment complex, the expansion of Green River College, Town Square Plaza with the Rotary Ball, the addition of 25,000 new residents with the annexation of Panther Lake, and the formation of 25 neighborhood councils. Even though I'm running unopposed, I would like to give you a little background as to myself. I'm now retired, and my real life occupation was that of a gemologist. That is, I appraise gems and jewelry. I hold the title of Certified Gemologist Appraiser, and there's only 35 of us actually in the state right now. I was number 3. I grew up in Kent. My whole life, I graduated from Kent Meridian High School, then went 1 year to Highline College, then transferred to the University of Washington. After graduation from the U, I went off to serve overseas during the Vietnam conflict. After getting out of the service, I entered graduate school and received an MBA in business from the University of Puget Sound. I've been married for 47 years and have 4 grandchildren and 9 grandchildren. Just to note, my wife Pauline and I, along with our 4 children and now 1 granddaughter, all went to Kent Meridian. Actually, her dad did, and my dad did. When my dad went, it was called Kent High School. I'm a 4th generation Washingtonian. My great-grandfather actually came to Washington in 1882. That's 7 years before we became a state. I've also been very active in our community my entire life. Besides serving on the Kent City Council, I also served on the King County Council and spent 5 years as a state representative down in Olympia. I'm a member of the Kent Fire Department RFA Governance Board, Kent Kiwanis Club, actually a member for 37 years, Kent Chamber of Commerce, and the Kent Downtown Partnership. I want to thank you again for your consideration for this upcoming election. I really look forward with great anticipation for the next 4 years. Thank you very much.